So guys, I can't figure out anything to say to you right now. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I'm trying to make jokes, but I'm not very good at it. I seem to suck because I don't know what anybody likes. No one. And it's sad. Makes me so sad. And these damn children that keep walking up in here. I don't have children, just saying. They're fucking weirdos. No. No. Stay put. What do you need? What is...
Chips.
You just want to be in my fucking video.
No.
Well, you're kind of interrupting it. Chips? You said
No.
chips? See? I was right. You just want to be in the video. Am I right?
I don't.
Oh, this shirt is amazing. My ex-fiance is going to get pissed because this shirt's going to be all over the internet. She's going to be like, what the fuck are you wearing again all the time? I told you no. And it was like, you left. The shirt was cool. I like this shirt. It's the only shirt I stole. I didn't even steal it. You left it. And she'd be like, I hate you. You ruin my life all the time. I'd be like, sorry. You left. Gave you the chance. Fuck. And she, Satan's gonna kill you and all your children and everyone's gonna die because of you. Whoa, bitch. Whoa. Calm the fuck down. You calm the fuck down. Okay. Okay. Definitely will calm down. I've not where I need to be. You suck. You're penis. Shit. Right. I suck penis. That face sucks penis. That's what sucks penis. Crazy ass bitch. And she would just. You're cloning crazy. I hate you too much. Why? I'd just be like, block you on Facebook. That's how I handle that shit. Block you on Facebook, bitch. Alright. So, last week I was out in the mountains. Okay, that was a bullshit face lie. I was in the mountains last week. I was at the lake. Even a better lie. I was at the lake. I can walk on water. Did you guys know that? I'm like Jesus. Only thing is, I don't have a beard or long hair. I don't wear a dress all day, and I don't have cool fucking sandals. No. Alright guys, I got a joke for you. It's called the towel joke. The reason it's a towel joke, and just before I say this joke, make sure there's no children watching this because this joke is rated R, X, PG-13, all of it. It is all of it. No PG, no P, and no G. There's none of that shit. It is just rated PG-13, rated R, rated X, and rated your mom. Reason being is because it's about drugs. Enlighten me, right? Beautiful. Alright, so the towel joke. Once upon a time, there was me. This guy right here. That's who it was. And you know what? I did a bunch of mushrooms. I did an ounce and a half of mushrooms. And, oh man. Beautiful times. I watched a lion turn blue and green, and I watched my friend's face melt in front of me. Then, at the end of everything, I took a poop and found a towel that talked. A magical towel. A towel that told me of the universe. A towel that told me of life. A towel that I talked to for 3 fucking hours by myself. And everyone thought I was crazy. When I walked outside and this towel was with me, I looked at my friends and I said, applaud me. And they said, why, sir? And I said, because the towel told me to. And they all looked at me and they said, dude, you don't have a towel. The fuck? You're holding a cat. Right? Mushrooms. It does weird things to you. Next joke. Oh, you weren't gonna say a joke? I'm sorry. I was waiting on you. That's my joke. Alright. So I wasn't finished with the towel joke, actually. Okay? So, I'm sitting there in this room. There's 5 other people. I'm not gonna say any names because I ain't no snitch. Just kidding. But there I was, right? Sitting in a room, 5 other people with me, and a towel. A fucking towel. And this towel was brown, this towel was white, this towel was green, and this towel was blue. Whenever I looked at it and wanted it to change colors, it would change colors. Not the point. This towel was amazing. When I had taken this brand new poo in the bathroom, this towel was laying on the floor, and I kept hearing whispers, let you mind, I am on mushrooms. I am under the influence of drugs. So the whispering is not a normal thing for me, okay? The fuck? Right? So this towel was sitting there whispering to me and everything like that. And I'm looking around the room, still on the shitter, looking around. What the fuck? I have no idea what's going on. So I wipe. I get done, I wash my hands. And there's this towel on the ground, still whispering to me, and I pick up the towel. And I look at it and I say, "Are you the one that's talking to me?" And the towel looks up at me and replies, "Yes." So I say, "Okay, whatever." I fold the towel up into a square and I put it in my arms and I start petting it, and I'm talking to this towel. I'm like, "Towel, you're so beautiful. I love you, towel. Da 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 da. Towel, you're amazing." Right? And the towel says, Logan, look outside, Logan. Look into the stars. Listen to me now. I will tell you about the universe and I'll tell you about God. If you just walk outside and look at them stars." So I look at the towel and I say, "Fuck that, dude, I'm inside." Start petting the towel some more. And I say, "Towel, you got anything else that you'd want to tell me?" It says, "Logan, you need to go outside. You need to go look at the stars. And I will tell you about the universe and God." I look back at the towel and I say, "Towel, you're on drugs, bro. You know that?" The towel looks at me and says, "No, actually, you're the one that's on drugs because you're talking to me." 8 hours go by, and I'm still holding the towel, still singing to it, still talking to it, still treating it like it's my buddy. The towel was never there. My poor friend Towley was just a imagination. No, it wasn't a cat. It wasn't there. That was the first part of the joke. That was just a joke. I wasn't being serious about that. Anyways, continue on. That is a long-ass joke. The moonshine joke. Yes, I have jokes written down. Leave me the fuck alone, alright? That's how it's supposed to work, okay? I can be like this, This is my book of jokes. Yeah, what you know about that? A book of jokes, okay? Fuck yeah. I don't need a book. Alright. The moonshine joke. Have you ever drank moonshine? Have you ever lit moonshine on fire? Have you ever tried to make a Molotov cocktail out of moonshine? No? I have. It was great. It's the best time of my life. Cotton balls, a bottle of Captain Morgan coconut rum. I remember. I was 6 years old when I did this. 6 years old. Right? I saw it on a TV show one time. I don't remember what show I was watching, but I was watching a movie, and these people threw Molotov cocktails into a house and burned down the house. Well, I thought to myself, I hate this house. I'm gonna throw Molotov cocktails into this house too. Wrong fucking idea. Right? Okay. So here I am with this bottle of Captain Morgan rum. It's empty. And I got a bottle of moonshine. And a jar of water, just in case anything catches on fire. And I got cotton balls. So I start shoving cotton balls down into the bottle of Captain Morgan, and I pour a little bit of moonshine in the bottle. Well, without thinking, I get moonshine all over my hands, and I don't know, because I'm 6 years old, that moonshine's extremely flammable. If you catch moonshine on fire, it's gonna be explosive. It's gonna be fire everywhere. Every fucking where. It's crazy, right? So, here I was, dumping moonshine into a bottle, putting cotton balls in this bottle. I got moonshine all over my hands. I got it everywhere, right? I got this flammable liquid all over me, right? 6 years old. Let you mind. Well, This 6-year-old decided to grab a match. When he grabbed a match and lit that match, that's when shit got real. What?
You were.
Whatever. I lit this match and I threw it in the bottle. Well, I missed the bottle. I don't know how I did this, but it hit my hand. When it hit my hand, this hand caught on fire. And then this hand caught on fire. And then I ran outside. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Not really. I was just saying, oh, what the fuck? You know, it hurt. So I was like, oh, there's fire in my hands. I look at my brother. I say, put it out. My brother grabs a jar of moonshine instead of the water because I put it right next to each other. And moonshine looks like water. Water looks like moonshine. So, fucking retarded. Right? So he dumps the moonshine on my hand. This big old Jake. Blah! Fire. And I'm running around and I look like an idiot. Like a major freaking idiot because I got this big old giant ball of fire up in my hands. I'm like, you know, for you it's probably not funny. You're like, what the fuck were you doing at this age? Where was your parents? Well, they were at my other house and I was at my old house and at the time, I was alone with my brother. We liked fire. A lot of weefy. Anyways, not the point. So I was running around looking for, you know, water. Because I went next door, my grandparents weren't home, and the water was shut off because they shut off their water when they leave their house. I don't know why, they were weird. And then, so I run down the street, and I see this man. This weird old man, and I'm sitting there doing this with the fire because I still got a little bit of moonshine bouncing up in my hands, right? So I got like this little puddle of moonshine just going back and forth. It's still got fire in this shit too, and it hurts. So I'm trying to balance it out of my hands, I'm trying to get it out of there, but it's not working. So I run up to this guy who's washing his car conveniently with some cold water. Right? And I look at him, I say, sir, can I use your water? He says, why? And I'm showing my hands, he sees there's a fire in my hands. He's like, what the fuck? So he sprays my hands real quick. It hurts a lot. Because high pressure water, cold, fire, burnt hands. Not a very good mixture, right? I put mustard all over my hands just to ease the burn. Didn't work either, that shit hurt even worse. Yeah, see, when you're 6 years old, you don't really think of the consequences of shit, anything. So, I caught myself on fire because I thought it would be funny. Next joke. By the way, all these stories that I'm telling you are very based on truth, my life, my stories. Right? So the stray husky is my next joke for everybody. This is when I was 8 years old and still living in Oklahoma. Most of this shit happened when I was in Oklahoma, when I got shot with a knee in the arrow. What? Yeah, I got shot in the knee with an arrow. I thought I said I shot the knee with an arrow. Anyways, continuing on. The stray husky. A beautiful dog. In a beautiful world. Nah, I'm just kidding. This dog was pretty cool. I was on a bicycle one time. I was 8 years old and I found this dog. He had a collar. He had a leash. So I said, fuck it. I got a bicycle. Let's see if this dog... And let me mind you, I'm on a bicycle. A fucking bicycle, 8 years old. I say to myself, I wonder what it's like to have a dog pull me on a bike. Really, dude? Really? You want to know what it's like to have a dog pull you on a bicycle? Something that you can pedal faster than a dog can run. Congratulations. So, my smart idea thinking is going on, right? I didn't have a thought process when I was a kid. I grabbed this dog, I grabbed the leash, and I started petting the dog. The dog loves on me and everything. So I grabbed the leash and I put it around my handlebars. First mistake. I put the leash on the handlebar. Right? And I say, forward, puppy! And the dog looks back at me, smiles real big, and is gone. Well, when this dog goes, I didn't think, pedal, bro. Keep up with the dog, yo. So the dog literally pulled the bike with me. So I have the leash on this handlebar on the right side, and I'm holding the handlebars like this. Well, when the dog goes, the bike goes like this, and it throws me forward. There was no riding a bicycle with a dog. There was just straight pain with the dog. Yeah, I was such an idiot when I was a kid. Hang on. There we go. And I don't know what I was thinking, but that's what I did. I decided to put a dog on a bicycle and get pulled by this dog at 8 years old, thinking that I had the right idea. No, don't ever do that when you're 8 years old. If you're an adult, fine, that's great, because then the dog can't knock you off the bike. When you're 65 pounds soaking wet, you're gonna fly, dude. You're gonna fly. Alright. Has anyone ever owned a quad? Ever owned a quad? Like, you know, ATV, four-wheeler. Well, I didn't. But I know someone that did, until I got a hold of it. Day one of riding the quad. I was doing great. I was going everywhere on this thing, wearing a helmet, chest plate, whole 9 yards, right? I was 15 years old, just lost my virginity, I remember. Really fondly. Great summer. Anyways, so here I am riding this quad, and I'm doing great and everything like that. Well, I go back to my house and I ask my mom, I say, Mom, there's mud everywhere. Can I go ride in the mud puddles? And they say, yeah, sure, go right ahead. And the owner of the quad says, yeah, just don't rev the engine when you get near it. And I said, okay, I won't. Yeah, I won't. That's what I said. I should have been like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna break my leg after this. Yeah, that's fucking retarded. So I go out and I get on this quad, 450, Yamaha, racing, quad, goes about 65 miles an hour, standard, so, gotta, you know, kick, turn the, yeah, that shit, all of that, everything, whole 9 yards, all of it, all of it, all of it, okay? So here I am, in second gear, hauling ass. I switch over to the third gear, haul more ass, switch over to fourth gear, haul even more ass. Well, I see the mud puddle that I wanted to hit, and I'm in fourth gear. I'm going. I'm going. 15 years old, I'm flying on this quad. Well, I decided to hit that mud puddle, and I hit it just right. Well, apparently it dipped down like this. So there was this big old hole in the middle of this pond. I didn't even know because it's full of water. This is in Arizona, so don't ever trust anything that you see with water in Arizona because it's gonna be deep as fuck. Just gonna say that right now. It's gonna be deep as fuck. So I hit it with the right tire, or left tire, and I flip. Completely just flip. Just boom, 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 boom. Right? And the quad lands on top of my head. And it hits the helmet, cracks the helmet. Boom! Right? I got the handlebar sitting right here on my head. Literally, look it up. And I'm in the water. And the only thing that's keeping me from having the water in my mouth or in my nose or anything is this helmet. So I'm submerged. I can see the water submerging around me. Like, I can feel it coming in my neck, in my shirt, everything like that. I feel it just coming up. Just flowing. And this hippie, dude, the only reason I know he's a hippie dude is because I seen his arm with these hippie sleeves. That's what they're called, man. Hippie sleeves. Yeah, that's what I call them. It was a green shirt. It was like a tunic. It's really cool. So he puts his hand in the water, he pulls me out, and he says, are you okay? And I say, yeah, I'm fine. My arm hurts a little bit, but yeah, I'm fine. My mom's gonna kill me. She's really gonna kill me. So me and this guy flip over the quad, and we're looking at it. This thing is fucked up. It looks like that. It looks like Godzilla went in and started biting the shit out of it. Smacked it with his tail, stepped on it a little bit, you know. This thing, alright, quad. Perfectly straight, right? It was like this. That's what it was like. It was like just a bunch of crap stuck together. The handlebars were bent like this. The drive shaft was, it looked like this, literally, the drive shaft. It's great. The drive shaft was really the only thing that got torn up, and the yoke, the handlebars, and the transmission got full of water, of course, because me and that quad sat there for about 15 minutes in a pool of water. I don't know how this is funny. because I was in a lot of pain. That's how it was funny. But anyways, the best part of the whole joke. I went home with the quad. It started up and I drove it. I looked like an idiot because I was driving like this, trying to drive this quad. And I get it to the house or whatever, and I walk up limping to my mom, straight to the front door, and I knock. My own house, and I knock at the door. She walks outside and I'm covered in mud and blood, and I'm standing in front of the quad so she can't see it. She says, "What happened to you?" And I'm limping, and I said, "Mom, I think I broke my arm and I think I broke my leg." She says, "Why?" And I said, I move out of the way and I show her the quad. "What the fuck did you do to that quad?" I said, "What, you're not even worried about my arm or my leg?" She's like, "You walked here just fine. You're okay. What's wrong with that fucking quad?" And I said, "I wrecked it." She's like, "You're an idiot. And you're grounded." That's all she said to me. She didn't take me to the hospital. She didn't take me nowhere. She just told me I was grounded. I could have had a broken arm. Bitch would have never known. No, too bad I didn't. But anyways, I could have had a broken arm, right? Great. Next joke. What's that?
My girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
This one I have to read.
Wait, is she a monster?
My girlfriend. She is a monster when she is hungry, and she is always hungry. Yet she never eats, doesn't want to ruin her figure. I guess it's a girl problems. Now possibly women are better drivers than men. Now when you see a car in the wrong lane, it might be her pretending to be in Europe. No, she's great and puts up with my shit for free. Aha. See, that's what it's about. If a woman can put up with a guy's shit, they're worthy. Guys, we know it. And come with cases of luggage than our female friends. Okay, yeah, we come with more shit than females. Whatever. Alright? Okay.
I date.
Ideas, dude.
Oh. I date. It looks like I date.
As a normal day. My typical day ends with the usual manly thing, drains the hose, and finally ends with the showering, moving onto brushing the teeth, and the occasional flossing. Picking out clothes is so fun though, reason being, I only have 6 types of pants, and 28 different types of shirts. But I have, like, tons of the same shirts and pants. Shoes only one. Come one, you don't need a lot of shit. So I get dressed and then grab a cup of coffee, water, and a bowl of cereal. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love the government. Or I love it. Whatever. TV on and a PS4. TV on and PS4 on and COD all day, depending on what day it is. Normal day? Yeah. While toking. So here I am smoking, playing GTA 5, playing video games, and eating cereal. Next page. Oh. What? No. Well, that was all of my jokes that I have written down for everybody. I could actually go back and read them the right way, you know, like the towel joke. So does anyone do drugs? No? Yeah, I know, drugs are bad. Sometimes there are some out there that are really not that bad. And kind of fun, depending on how you do them, and shrooms is one of those drugs. The towel story? Yeah, I already told you the joke, but I haven't told you all of it. Oh my god.
You sound like Willy Wonka.
Ever done mushrooms? Have you? That's a real question. That's not a... No, that's serious. Serious. The police are coming for you right now. You did something illegal. I'm sorry. Anyways, well, like, for my 4th time, I ate an ounce of mushrooms with some friends. Got messed up, man. Really badly. So anyways, there I was sitting on the couch, staring at a Bob Marley lion. This poster was cool, man. I mean, it was turning blue as the picture itself. Very bright and colorful. So, like, after I got done watching this blue lion for an hour, I got up and I went to the bathroom, right? And I take the best crap of my life. Like, holy shit. While this is going on, I see a towel. Towel fur is going crazy. and moving like a field of grass being blown by a magic movie wind. So when I pick it up and it talks, like what the fuck? A talking towel. So I'm like, hey towel. It's like, sup man? Do you know anything of the universe? Like, yeah, do you? The entire time this is going down, I'm thinking to myself, this towel is fucking awesome. It knows about the universe. The towel replies, yes, I know much about the universe. Do you want to know anything? Matter of fact, I do. Why is it when I try to get a shitty job, I can't? The towel moves faster as it answers with, dude, are you stupid? By the way, most people are wondering, yes, I did wipe. So, I'm standing in my friend's room holding a towel, watching its fur and petting it, saying, you're so soft and just amazing. Later on that night, the journey of taking everyone home, that was great because my brain was on dial-up speed. You know, so like AOL, like beep, yeah, that was what my brain was doing the entire time. So super slow. At the same time, everything was just beautiful. Yeah, that was the towel joke. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you laughed a lot. I'm gonna make another one here pretty soon. Alright. Stick to the swirly sticks. See you later. Bye. No, go away. I'm serious. Go home now. Goodbye. Stop watching the video. Just go. Just fucking go.